Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League, and let's see if we can get some wins with this team here. We're going to be trying out the Mandibuzz paired with the Gastrodon and the Clodsire in the bag. A bonus note here is a core breaker, so this is going to be difficult to deal with. We are going to tank the first move, and then we're going to see what move they throw. It is only a weather ball, so it doesn't debuff our attack. We're going to go for an arrow ace, but they are going to be able to throw on timing. Looks like we are going to be able to survive that, so we're going to be able to throw this arrow ace. It does take it out, and it looks like we see PokemonGo in the back. PokemonGo here is going to be able to deal some neutral moves, so we're going to shield this first one here. Dark Pulse does get revealed, so Dark Pulse here is not their big charge move, but it is going to be their cheaper second move. Oh, looks like Quillfish in the back is going to struggle to beat our Gastrodon here. We tank the first move. They are going to be taking a ton of fast move damage right now. We force out a shield. Then we're going to throw another body slam here. Another body slam. It does get shielded again. And then we're just going to use the fast moves to apply a ton of pressure. We come back in with the Clodsire, and it looks like that's going to be GG's right there. Able to win that game basically with the Clodsire. Or sorry, excuse me. Basically with the Gastrodon, and then Clodsire coming in to clean up. Alright, next we got the Mandibuzz versus the Superior, okay? Expecting them to switch out. They go into their Clodsire. Clodsire here is going to bait out our Gastrodon. We are going to tank the first move. Ends up being the Earthquake. That's fine. We're going to throw this Water Pulse here. It's going to get a shield, or it's going to get the KO. Okay, it does get the KO, and then we see the Superior come in. We're going to go and throw this Body Slam to chip away. And let's see if we can get to another Body Slam. Unable to get to the Body Slam there. We're going to go straight into our Mandibuzz, as the switch clock I don't think is quite over. Oh, wow. The Aurorus is a core breaker for our backline here. Looks like they were looking to bait out our Gastrodon. We're going to go for the 2-shield Clodsire. We tank that move right there because we're going to have to eventually shield later. Stone Edge does get shielded and is not looking good for our situation right now, because it looks like this Aurorus is going to be able to fire off a ton of weather balls, outpace us with our Clodsire, and they're going to be able to take down this Mandibuzz after they get rid of this Clodsire. So down goes this Clodsire, and now unfortunately this Aurorus has free reign to throw either of their moves to take out our Mandibuzz right here. They could have Weather Ball, or they could have the Meteor Beam. And there it is. There's the Meteor Beam, and that one hit KOs right there from that range. But Core Breaker of Ice types in the back is tough to deal with. In hindsight, if we had really been tricky with it, maybe bring our own Clodsire when they had their own Clodsire come back in, I guess. Alright, we got the Shadow Machamp. Shadow Machamp here is able to throw a rock move. Stone Edge goes through, doesn't quite KO. Here comes the Clodsire again. We're going to go for this Gastrodon to take out this Clodsire. We're going to go for this Water Pulse here. Water Pulse does take out the Clodsire. And it looks like they have the Jump Bluff in the back. Jump Bluff is absolutely going to be able to beat this Gastrodon, but we are going to try to chip away at it. We know we have Jump Bluff here to deal with, and we still have that Machamp lurking. Energy Ball does get thrown there, easily takes out the Gastrodon, and now we just have to come back in here with our Mandibuzz. We got to grab a shield somehow, so we're going to go for this Arrow Ace. It does get the shield. We're going to switch out immediately. Maybe we catch a Arrow Ace. Okay, we do get an Arrow Ace, and now we just got to hope that we have enough health and energy to take out this Jump Up and that Machamp. We're going to shield once here. They end up going for the Energy Ball. We know that we can resist all the moves from this Machamp because they've already revealed Stone Edge and Cross Chomps. Go for the Earthquake there to take it out immediately. We're going to fire off the Stone Edge as soon as we have it. This is going to grab that last shield. And now it's come down to, will we be able to take it out, or are we going to be able to get them to waste some energy. We switch out, we force out an Aero Ace, and now we're going to see if we can get to the Stone Edge. Okay, they are going to be using energy here. Energy Ball does get used, but we are able to survive it, and now that allows our Stone Edge to go through, and boom, KOs their jump up. So GG Starbun able to win that game with the Clodsire tanking moves, and luckily running Poison Sting fast move was chipping away at that Shadow Jump Bluff. Alright, next game, let's see, we got the Mandibuzz versus the Superior. Okay, expecting them to switch out. They go into their Steelix. Ooh, Steelix here is going to be interesting. We're going to switch into the Clodsire here because I don't know, we just think that the Gastrodon was trying to get baited out. And we're just going to use this Clodsire here to either grab a shield or get the KO. We are going to be able to get to 2 Earthquakes, so that's nice. This Earthquake here will do a significant amount of damage, gets it into the red. So we're going to come back in here with Gastrodon. They go for the Psychic Fang. They switch out into their Superior. And then we're going to counter swap here into our Mandibuzz. So we have the Mandibuzz locked onto their Superior for now. We'll find out soon if they were trying to bait out our Gastrodon. We are going to tank this move here. It looks like they are just going for the Leaf Tornadoes. We're going to go for this Aero Ace here. It is going to chip away at the health of the Superior. They're just going to continue throwing this Leaf Tornado, so we're going to tank this move. And now we're just going to make sure we have good energy management for the end game. We go for this Aero Ace, take out the Superior. Okay, and now we're just going to switch into the Gastrodon, and the Gastrodon here is going to farm down the Steelix, and it looks like it's going to be able to match up against the Lantern. So we're just going to fire off this Body Slam here. It does grab a shield. Our opponent here is going to throw a move, so we're going to shield it as well. We're going to chip away with these fast move pressure, and we're going to throw another Body Slam here. This Body Slam is going to get it into the low red, and looks like we do take it out eventually. So GG's to our opponent. Looks like we did make the right decision. They were trying to bait out our Gastrodon, and if we had used our Gastrodon against their Steelix, then we would have had our Clodsire onto their Water Gun Lantern. Alright, here we go. We got the Talonflame versus the Mandibuzz. This is going to be interesting. They go for the Flame Charge first, so we do tank that move. We're going to go for this Dark Pulse here. It does chunk away at the Talonflame. We're going to have to show the second one because they are boosted in attack right now. They switch back into their Wigglytuff. We're going to have to go into our Clodsire here. Clodsire is going to have to just deal as much damage as possible. Throw the Stone Edge, they tank it. We're going to have to get to at least 2 moves anyways, possibly 3 of the double shield. And it looks like Icy Wind does get thrown, so these Stone Edges will do less damage, but if they shield, it doesn't really matter. Okay, they try to catch a move, and looks like we do have the Gastrodon for their Carbink. Carbink here is going to struggle to take out our Gastrodon here. As look at how much fast move pressure we're doing right now. Already into a yellow against a tanky Carbink. We are barely into the yellow. We're going to be able to get to another Water Pulse right here. Huge damage goes through, takes out the Carbink. We know that the Wiggly is still alive. They come back in here, throw the move. That's fine. We're going to let this go. Icy Wind doesn't quite KO. We're going to counter swap into the Clodsire when they counter swap. And Stone Edge does take out the Talonflame, and that is GG's right there. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.